Zurück hier in Cyberpunk vor Lizzys Bar, ja, die wir jetzt anfangen werden. Davon kann ich mir noch was reinspritzen. Vielleicht ein bisschen Overkill. Weiß gar nicht, wie viel mir das bringt. Und ganz kurz, worum es geht, ist ja auch wieder eine Weile her. Now go to Lizzie's bar between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. Okay, so ein Zeitbegrenzung. Either Evelyn's Parker's got the best intel in town, the biggest pile of scratch, or the brightest goddamn lucky star twinkling over her at night. Fuck, maybe she got all three. Still, good thing Dex sent you to that meet. You clean up better. Anyway, this goes down right. She will be a nice new contact. And you know the deal, won't get anywhere without contacts in Night City, so don't fuck it up, Mano. Also, ist von Jackie geschrieben, I guess, so wie das klingt. So, Lizzie's Bar. Once a third-rate brothel and sticky dive, today's Lizzie's Bar is the bread and butter of the Moxes. The club boasts high-quality brandings to use in the comfort of various booths. You can also see a live show, have a drink, and show off your moves on the dance floor. In 2067, Lizzie's bar was the scene of a joyful, horrific murder, sparking riots among sex workers, eventually resulting in the gang known as the Mox. Da sind die Mox. The youngest established gang in Night City. Its beginnings date back to 2067 when the murder of a sex worker sparked riots that lasted days. The gang formed out of the protests attracted many others to its ranks for years after. The Mox is a motley crew of current and former sex workers, punk freaks, and all kinds of outcasts. The gang's main headquarters is Lizzie's Bar, a Brandon's club that serves as the Mox main source of income. The gang's aesthetic is characterized by aggressive kitsch, loud colors, and plastic and latex. Okay. Was ein schönes Bild.
We're closed right now.
God damn it. Ja, kein Problem. Was hier? Zwischen 6 a.m. und 6 p.m. Ja, es gibt Time. Oh, was? Das geht, ne? Schnieke Karre, muss ich sagen. Ich glaube, ich darf die jetzt nicht einfach so klauen.
Looking a little put out there, Input. Interest you in a preem BD?
Ja, was ist denn...
There a problem?
And I go.
Hold it. House rules first. There will be severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping. Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you. Like I don't know.
Door's open.
Have fun, Input.
Welcome to Lizzie's. My, what a sweet little face you have.
Dankeschön. Fuck to death. Uiuiui. Sehr gesellige Leute hier. Ah.
Next time you fuck something up,
komme ich, ne? Was denn hier? Darf ich wohl nicht hin, oder? Doch, okay. Und ich spiele nochmal. Achso, Area ist auch safe, steht hier.
Hey.
Get you something.
So, curious. The name Lizzie's. Is that the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's Bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Let me guess. It didn't last?
No, Tiger Claws took care of that. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. Biz booms to this day.
What's on the menu?
Ja, nur was zum Trinken. Was... Ja gut, logischerweise.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Ah, was brauche ich denn dafür? Was ist denn das für ein Symbol? Ich brauche cool. Ah, nein. Damn it.
You gonna say something?
Name's V. She and I have a, date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn?
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in. V?
Why not say hello sooner?
I wanted to get a good look at you first.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here.
So, what can a horny girl like me?
Nothing's wrong. Really?
Why don't you tell me the vanilla and spring?
I just told you.
Wax. Maybe electricity.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
You don't give a rat's dick what Dex thinks. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No, just think flattery's beneath you. Am I wrong?
Maybe Dex is beneath you. Have you known each other long?
Just started working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind. Dex's kind.
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
You know, just never rolled through that neighborhood.
Damn shame. The fresh they serve is sinfully good. Chef must have made a deal with the devil.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What? So Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yori's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Wait, neutral Netwatch is mixed up in this.
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But, in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
Fine, so no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
What else you know about Yorinobu?
Quite a bit, actually. He studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably didn't have a choice in the matter, come to think of it. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor. But then Yorinobu vanished to chase his own dreams. Cut himself off from the Corp for years. Long story short, though the black sheep returned, the bitter taste remained. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has always walked his own path, and so has his own designs on the Corp.
Could be another power-hungry corpo dick, like so many others.
Ever tried to imagine what life might be like for an emperor's son? You have everything, yet you are no one. Nothing. At least as long as you remain in Saburo Arasaka's shadow. I sympathize. It's a vulnerability I understand well.
And one you plan to exploit fully. One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. They can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD Rec implant. Why, you object?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Impressive looking setup. Need all this to process brain dances.
Mm-hmm. Analyzers, sensory sig amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors, facial expression translators.
Judy.
All right. Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Huh. Ready-mades, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going. Gotta create your sensory profile first.
A what profile now?
A model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy virtue enviro.
Mm-hmm. And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let that happen. Nuh-uh.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. 1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
What'd you choose?
Corner store holdup in Haywood. Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly, though. You ready?
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in and 3, 2...
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Okay, on you go. Down! Everybody! On the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now! Or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Whoa! Yeah! Hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off! Ah!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That flash of intense shock. I can still feel it, I remember. Fuck, that last second. Could have warned me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Not so sure about that.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode. I'll 7 discover the link to the BD Roller's sensory array, you'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So, analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash.
Aha.
Get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio. Got it.
Cream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top. All good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Halte wirklich jetzt, weil es klappt nicht.
Got it.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it.
Ich kann mir
Now for
jetzt
some
das nicht
fun.
merken.
This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD Roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Nein. Aber wie denn?
Plan simple. Do not.
Ich will R1 drücken, weil das war doch so. Nein.
Nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. We sell the BD.
Ach so.
Got it. And remember, thing on full blast. Does what extra we can tonight. Okay, on you go.
Okay, right here.
Indicates currently selected layer, visual layer, thermal layer, sound layer. Both sections on the track indicate a scannable clue. The clue will be hidden for the duration of the sequence if the editor is set to the correct layer. Clues may overlap each other. The spot where they overlap on the recording track will be especially bright. After being scanned, clues disappear from the track. Okay.
Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now.
Schon die ganze Zeit machen.
Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Okay. Fuck! On you go. Little shitheads. Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, okay?
We have a deal today on 2 flavors. Curry and surf and turf. Everybody, up on the ground.
Ey, aufhören. Mann.
That's like the limits of the reality recorded by the BD roller. The editor won't let you outside it. Make sense?
How about you suck a bag of dicks?
We have a deal.
Achso, da war doch was.
How about you suck a bag of dicks, okay?
Aber
We have a deal today on 2 flavors. Curry and surf and turf. Everybody, get up. On the ground.
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw. Stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Now let's wait till the guy punches out the gonk at the counter.
The ground. Want to see you kissing the flooring. Money!
Scanning works on peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Now, or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God! Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off!
Einen Moment. Bisschen zurück. Wird's dunkel. Achso, ja, weil der noch stirbt, ne? Ah.
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
So hier.
His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
Ist auch klar, dass sein eigener Buddy ihn killt. Ja, sind wir auch hier fertig. Was soll ich noch machen?
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your wreck?
Dunno, Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Oh, yeah. I think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who?
Running for my crew. Security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Relax, Judy. Everything will be fine.
You don't quite grasp the risks I took by letting you in here. What I'm risking poking around with this stuff.
We're all taking risks here. That's the job. So either T-Bug patches in, or I'm on my way out.
Judy, please.
Fine. Call her. Let's get this over with.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Unimportant, T-Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request... now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick temp ice, and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire up, Judy.
Alright, V, eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you?
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said, no. They'll have my head for this. Then you shall perish for a good cause.
But
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Finish. We shall see soon enough. My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble. You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot from reality, stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists, of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we won't now. Noted.
Hung up. Go back to when they first start talking. Need to hear the whole thing.
Are you?
Extreme Danger hier. Da bist du schon gescannt.
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Achso, nein, egal. Können wir doch mal den Anfang sehen. Weil irgendwas ist hier auch.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you?
Ja, irgendwas ist hier, ne? Das ist doch nicht so angezeigt werden. Oh fuck.
You look like a cut of fuckable rough. You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you?
I said no.
They'll have my head for this.
Then you shall perish for a good cause.
Here in a drone. Ventilation and cooling? Servers. Gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
Okay.
But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we won't now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Ich will nochmal von ganz am Anfang hören, was er gesagt hat. Ich habe das nicht ganz mitbekommen.
I said, none. He said, no.
They'll have my head for this.
Then, you shall perish for a good cause.
But,
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the reason.
Okay.
He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change. And he'll live forever in his tiny
Ja, da stehen bleiben. Nicht weiter hier hin. Ah. Hier ist Abstimmen mit Security. Was fehlt mir denn noch? Hier rein kann ich nicht.
They'll have my head.
Ah, Mann.
Then you shall perish for a good cause.
But
make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks involved.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to
Ja, das kann ich auch noch machen, sehe ich gerade. Oh, nein.
I said, no.
They'll have my head for this.
You shall perish for good cause.
But
make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Yes,
please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this.
He's a tired, visionless old graybeard
ich lasse das mal
who
einfach
thinks
ablaufen.
nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
We'll listen to this. Sabroy is an adult despot.
Wow, champagne's
utterly
decent.
removed from reality.
Taste boosted somehow?
Stuck in some
just the
fossilized
price.
vision of a world
Same bubbly you'll be
that no
sipping in
longer
real space
exists.
soon.
Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Enough. Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything all right? You seem tense. Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus on me. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec.
Ich will das lesen. Kriegst das, was ich auch kriege? Ja, dann noch schnell die E-Mails lesen, so, ne?
Very nice.
Na gut, das ist unnötig.
Nice. But come here already.
Just a
Das
sec.
auch, aber das hier.
Looking for the perfect thing.
Dear Mr. As always, we thank you for using our service. We hope Klaus was able to make your stay in Night City more pleasant. Achso, ne, ist das so nice. Nochmal Scam Alert. Ja, na gut.
You'll like this.
Den kann ich machen, das stimmt. Ich will das mal zu Ende hören, das war.
Oh, fuck. It's like I'm really...
V, eye on the prize, focus.
Warui Kome. I miss this. You.
I know.
Genau, dann machen wir mal weiter. Dauert so lange. Hier können wir was machen. Was denn?
Focus.
Ha.
On me. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Sehen kaum.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec.
Fuck, nein.
For the perfect.
Ein Moment. Hier ist doch safe was. Nein. Aber mach ich nicht später.
You'll like this.
Jetzt. Hey. Ob ich das nicht scannen kann? Hä? Ach so, fuck, ich kann das ja auch so machen. Oh, voll vergessen. Voll vergessen, ey.
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron. Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where your Nobu's keeping the chip.
Ja, das mache ich nicht jetzt. Ich habe hier noch Sachen. Was kann ich denn hier mit scannen?
Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Loaded.
That's
Meiner steht ja sogar, aber
Focus.
das sind keine Ahnung.
Focus. On me. Oh, got any candy left?
Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
Naja, hoch kommen wir leider nicht. Ja, ich weiß, mir fehlen noch ein paar Sachen, aber ich krieg die nicht hin. Dann halt nicht. Dann machen wir mit Terminal weiter.
Have existed. We haven't seen eye to eye with them.
Nein.
I am
Oh.
quite sure we will now.
Be right back. You'll like this.
Oh, wo denn? Hier müsste was sein. Ein Oh, so. Ah, lol. Muss nach oben schauen.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber. Temp matches that stipulated in the docs, but no way the chip's hiding there. Too risky. Temp fluctuations, risk of damage.
Oh, nein. Habe ich ja gar keine Clues mehr. War ich ganz am Anfang, weil... Ja. Adam Smash.
Oh,
They'll have my head for this.
then you shall perish for a good cause. We shall see. Soon enough.
Ah.
Please speak.
Nein.
With your father. He's taken a...
So.
Right, grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm, we got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Nein.
Just a fancy-ass fridge.
Particular interest in this project is...
Es gibt aber noch ein paar Sachen hier. Jetzt verstecke ich das mit den verschiedenen Layern, naja. War ganz Zeit im Audio-Layer davor, ich Dulli, ey. Ah, ist ja aber auch kaum was hier. Ah, das habe ich übersehen.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
So. So, dann fehlt hier noch eine Sache. Die ist Scan All Apartment Systems hätte ich gerne. Oh. Sehr nett vom Spiel, dass sie uns solche Clues geben. Das wäre ein bisschen RIP. Aber was ist denn hier? Irgendwas getriggert jetzt.
Oh, got it. Any candy left? Step was pretty fun last night.
Oh, lol. Da war noch was. Sieht man kaum.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Mm-hmm. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Yep.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
So, sonst haben wir aber alles, ne? Kann ich exiten.
Get everything you need?
Yep. That'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
We needed that recording, Judy. The BD practically does our job for us.
The BD will be the death of us. Seriously.
If Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead. I'm dead.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit. V, one sec. Let's walk. Well, what do you think?
Okay, Moment.
Thanks, Judy. Really. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Nice. Brain dances concepts. BD of a woman giving birth. Pro novice done it yet. Can't have to hook up a primitive ref, which is more expensive. BD of the most common dreams compilation. Pro it's doable. Can't I have to consider the dreams of a dozen, couple dozens people over at least 1 year to catch the revealing themes: flying, swimming, falling, going to work, school, naked. To be scrolled by 2 actors, neuron track set up. Ja. Binova, Tech for doesn't exist. Oh, was ist denn hier? Ah, komme ich gar nicht hin. Nein, hier kann ich sonst nicht so wirklich was machen. Oh, boah. Was? Nichts. Relive it, braindance quarterly. Guest ethereal. Braindance ethers have long strive to strike a balance between real lived experience and technical experimental purity. The more heavily processed the material, the more abstracted the pathways to create the braindance recording. These fundamental elements of design have guided editors since the wave of brain-to-brain experiences sharing technology took hold. In the pursuit of balance, however, editors have clearly shown a bias for purity over neutralism over the years, even going so far to use as a point of pride in the quality of their production. But in the industry's latest push for greater purity, has the purpose of the technology already been forgotten? We will not find ourselves processing and filtering a braindance recording to the point that the emotional experience no longer extends beyond what we receive. from film, television, and video games. After reliving some of the latest titles on my feeder unit, this once academic question now feels all too inevitable with industry's current trajectory. For a moment, let's consider why some reports suggest more and more users are searching for unlicensed titles on the black market, so-called black brain dancers, extreme brain dancers, or XBDs. Are we so sure it's the illicit content they are after? Or maybe the real draw is the residual grit we editors tried so hard to remove? Distracting thoughts, all irrelevant memories, loose associated threads, emotions stretching beyond the desired spectrum. What if this noise is not so superfluous as we believe it to be? What if the peripheral experience holds the potential to elevate a good brain dance to an exquisite one? Mann, scheiß Fliege, verpiss dich. We do ourselves a disservice by not exploring these questions before our blind crusade for brands that spiritually leads this industry straight into the bin of obsolete, flash-in-the-pan technology. Ja, nein, JA. We leave it. The quarterly magazine for brain dance editors. Aha. Also was für Judy. Das ist ja aber nichts. So wie zu lesen. You shut the mugs. It's one of those stories that is either very simple or very complicated, depending on on who you ask. For Janice, it was a mix of both. The Max came to exist because it had to. We didn't have a soul in our corner, no one to make sure street justice was on our side. So we took matters into our own hands. The Max is composed of the people who, if any of them disappeared from the streets tomorrow, you might never ever notice. Sex workers, endless artists, aimless rebels, and restless souls who weren't dealt a fair hand on life. Today, the Mox is thriving, as demonstrated by the booming biz that Lizzie's Bar. Lizzie's is renowned for being arguably the best braindance club in Night City. Corporate suits, gangoons, pop stars, and locals alike all gather at Lizzie's to kick back, have a drink, and dip into the most beautiful scrot and tuned BDs you've ever experienced. Most customers, however, are oblivious to the fact that the club is ganged, owned, and operated, that the Mox are in charge, watching after their own. Just like the Lizzie of legend once did. Know the story. Lizzie used to work here back when it was just a typical dive with a stripper pole, Janice proudly explained. She took care of the girls, made sure eddies were falling into their pockets and their teeth weren't falling to the curb. Like this one time, this fucker, Etta's not referring to a Tiger Claw gang member, was having too much fun with one of the girls and Lizzie just couldn't stomach it anymore. So she deprived the worm of his little tiger balls so quick and nasty it took them down 2 days to clean up all the blood and puke splatter. Of course, the claws found out fast and they flatlined her in a flash. But everyone she had impacted in some way, they were still around. They came together, fought back, and, well, you already know the rest. Ist sonst nichts.
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex?
Biz. And biz only.
You sure Yorinobu doesn't expect this kind of move from you?
He's got no idea. Trust me. He's too busy with Netwatch to give me that kind of attention. Besides, even if some suspicion takes root in his mind, it shouldn't matter. He won't react in time. And that's something you'll handle, right?
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Well, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winds are right. Plan's perfect. Job like this comes 1 in a million.
Thanks. Now the punchline, please.
Just sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
I want to know if you're really in control here. You're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wait out of.
V, I have 0 reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me that I got this.
Naja.
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You want to fuck over our fixer? I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows. And actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
If I agree, there'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
All right.
How things looking, Mr. V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic.
We're all set. Ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do. Grabbing that vital chip. We'll talk about the rest at the afterlife. See you there.
Great. Be there in no time.
See you, Mr. V.
Nice. Kann man hier was hören? Ach, Evelyn ist ja noch hier. Geh mal weg. Aber nee. Holla, V. How's going? What's the status? Met with the client. Played me a bit of the place. Where let you know later, Jack. Genau. Was schreiben wir doch nicht? Achso, ja, machen wir gleich. So viel zum Lesen.
I'm off the clock, hon.
My bad.
Yeah, I'll see ya.
Nee, nicht das hier. Schatz, ich hab doch was Neues bekommen. Hier, das sieht man doch was Neues. Sehr schön, Spiel. Keine Ahnung, was ist gerade, in welchem Kontext. Hier, das hier hatte ich. Hey, are you reading this on the street, in a store, in the metro? When was the last time you checked your neural sockets? The pig socket plague is worse than it's ever been. The NCPD receives hundreds of complaints in the last cycle from residents who report having shards stolen from their new sockets. How can you protect yourself? You've got you covered. Deaths largely go uninvestigated due to the police prioritization of violent crime, which has left pig sockets feeling increasingly bored. Experts used to hack our newer are widely available on the black market. So many thieves have shifted focus from our pocket to our sockets. Ich will das gerne können. One brief moment of inattention, your private information is flying from your neck into someone's sticky fingers. NCPD admits tracking such things is difficult in the waste of resources, which is why we are here to help you. You're safe with 3 options to suit any budget. Check your settings to ensure you receive notifications anytime a shot is removed from the report. Unfortunately, this approach leads to a higher number of false positives when you're fiddling with your own newelware. Western News Sockets, Duct Tape, ja, passt schon. Messages habe ich halt nichts Neues bekommen.
I don't know.
Also den kann ich jetzt nicht, ne? Einfach so. Nee. Evelyn. Okay, was habe ich denn hier? Head to the afterlife. There's only one door you gotta open in Night City, and that's the door to the afterlife. Once you cross into that world, Peps will step aside for you everywhere. Dex couldn't have chosen a better place to pregame before the heist. Am I right? Afterlife is aside for us. Ich sehe. So. Watson's Horror Diary. Brauche ich nicht lesen. Er hat von einem Mann geschrieben. In der Nähe. Okay. Okay, ich will ja auch meine Reading Abilities ja schärfen, ne? Das ist immer so ein gutes Spiel bei so Rollenspielen. Literature ist das, okay. Monday, what the fucking word? Finally I get my ass on Ziggy's show and right before I walk on stage, a fucking hospital somewhere gets shot up. This dick cancels the show last minute for a special episode about the fucking victims. Who the fuck cares? Is anyone gonna remember them in a week? That they spent half their fucking career to get on that show? No, they just fucking died. I got my ass on stage anyway. Let him know you don't cockblock a goddamn TV, monsieur, but security fucked me up so bad that was scrolled, got corrupted or smash it. Tuesday felt fed up today, made a move on town hall to protest the fucking disgraceful neglect of war vets. Got my hand on a dress made of synthetuses, chanted my fucking down there until the director of Red Dream recognized me and said I was looking sexy. So I leaned up against a scum fake choked on a air dick and slapped my ass cause I couldn't tell he loves pretty boys. He took my bag to his place, chained me to his king bed and fucked me raw till I snapped each and every bedpost. He showed me in Eddies and already got plans to see him next time next. Maybe I can screw my way into his next BD. Yeah. Wednesday I got into an argument with Ruth Zank. We talked about the normies who died, saving some kids after a nuke popped during some Cold War or other. Call her a tough-ass bitch on TV if you want, but she got all like Barbie baby on me, so whatever I figured I would say something nice. I said they were pretty Nova and maybe they would wanna like be my fans. Hell, looking at old photos, I was like, it's a legit fucking shame cause half of them got bored halfway to death by real waste of good dick. She just gave me stupid smile and told me to fuck off, cunt. Thursday, ha ha ha. Christ, I don't know which way's up. I'm fucking wiped. The boys brought over some lace shit or something, but it hit me like a fucking fire truck. I don't know what happened, but everything smells like piss. There's a horse mess in the bathroom. If I had to guess, it was probably me who would and got rolled around my knees. Do kind of kill thinking about it now. I don't know. I just hope it was director from Tuesday, not that Shank from APT3. Aha. Der Titel ist wohl passend. Ah. Aber alles hier einfach Stil, ne? Wenn hier auch keine Bodyguards sind. Oh, ich dachte, es wäre ein richtiger Medikit hier. Hey, make sure we've got everything we need in the first aid kit, okay? Yesterday I had to explain to a client that no really means no, and when I want to dress up my hand to know they were out of bandages, so yeah, I would be super grateful. Moi. So, oh, das war viel Geld. Munition nehme ich auch gerne. Wieder was zum... Oh mein Gott. Ist ja mehr als bei Fallout, oder nicht? Oder The Witcher. Safe and Sound Night City Gangs. Ah, hier stehen aber die verschiedenen Gangs. Das wäre sogar praktisch. Safe and Sound Night City Gangs. Ah, ich trinke mal was. So viel Gelese hier. Hi there, it's your friendly neighborhood Canon Sergeant Dobbs. This useful little guide you're holding contains essential information on Night City's largest gangs, where you will learn which districts to avoid, how to recognize gang members, how to avoid dangerous situations. Animals, okay. Animals. The animals aren't real animals, they're freaks in nature, pumped to the gills with strength-enhancing hormones. They look more like piles of meat than people. They generally avoid cyber with the exception of cosmetic modifications that supposedly make them look more like, well, animals. They're extremely aggressive and don't need an excuse to start a brawl, but despite their name, the animals are not a territorial gang. You can find fierce hostile packs of them throughout the city. Okay, die sind überall. Komm gleich wieder. So, wieder zurück. 6th Street Gang. From a distance, they could be easily mistaken for soldiers on leave. Military uniforms, combat boots, buzz cuts, shouting "Ora!" every chance they get by. Don't let the appearance fool you. They are violent, dangerous thugs, ready to slit your throat without the slightest hesitation. You will want to watch out for them, especially in Vista del Rey. Weil ich mir nicht merken, aber gut zu wissen. The Mogs, genau, handsome girls, beautiful guys, but wait, it's a trap. They will reel you in with their charm, and when you are least expecting it, bam, your eddies are gone. Or worse, the hole in the wall that passes for the headquarters is called Lizzie's Bar. Best seen from far away and never entered. Sind wir ja gerade Maelstrom, kennen wir ja auch schon. If you ever find yourselves in Watson's intro area, it's better that you don't. Watch out for the sinister faceplates. That's Maelstrom. To be a part of the gang, you have to get your eyes and nose cut off and replaced with demonic fierce red optics. Ouch. If they do that to themselves, who knows what they will do to strangers. Better to leave that mystery unsolved. Tiger's claws, effervescent neon tattoos with Asian motifs. Katanas and shurikens, racing bikes. They are some of the trademarks of the Tiger Claws gang, with a noticeable presence in Japantown. Ignore them and they shouldn't bother you, but do something to provoke them and sayonara, baby. Valentinos, golden grills, golden implants, golden crosses, and golden machetes, say Iola, and the Valentinos, despite the Catholic symbolism, they are not exactly of the neighbor types. Those who get in their way usually end up chopped into pieces and tossed into the Del Coronado. Voodoo Boys. These predominantly Haitian gangers are based in Pacifica, but they hunt their victims elsewhere, the net. The Voodoo Boys are the most skilled netters in Night City underworld, but beware. It doesn't mean they are not dangerous in real space too, but sure to give them a wide berth or you might just end up like one of the black roasters without a head. Ah, Energica. Das ist eher Let's Read, Alter, als Let's Play.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Danke, danke. Mox. Hätte ich vielleicht vorher lesen sollen, habe ich übersehen gehabt. Ah. Okay, the Mox. It's one of those stories that is either very simple or very complicated, depending on who you ask. For Janice, it was a mix of both. The Max came to exist because he had to. Achso, das hast du doch schon gelesen. Wait, das kenne ich. Aber von wo hatte ich das schon? Wenn es hier nochmal ist. Er fragt mich gerade, wer Janice ist. Ich weiß das selbst gerade gar nicht. Leider gibt es hier nicht so eine Datenbank, oder? Was ist denn Janice? Achso, lol. Ich hatte die doch schon gelesen. Das hatte ich gelesen. Die hatte ich noch nicht gelesen. Ihn hatte ich gelesen. Wie Streaker Day, Save You Wanna. Achso, das hatte ich auch schon gelesen. Jackie Wells hatte ich ja auch schon gelesen. Okada werde ich noch lesen. Victor hatte ich gelesen. Misty. Okay. Ja, mach mir ein Let's Read daraus, ey. Vacado Okada. If you're looking for decent playing gigs in Westbrook, go to the Bashikto Parlor on Jig Jig Street, run by a fixer named Vacado Okada. Rumors abound, but as of yet nobody's worked up the nerve to ask her about the past and her very many very dead husbands. She didn't kill any of them probably, but hey, what's important is that they are gone and she's still going strong, growing richer and more powerful by the day. Every serious player in Night City respects Vacado. Going into a meeting with her is like getting into a cage with a lioness. Sure, the lioness is polite, but you can tell she's already thinking about her next snack. Maybe that's why Vacado gigs are carried out almost immediately and flawlessly. Vacado takes this entirely for granted. Alright. Dann Misty. Janice haben wir hier nicht, ne? So, by the way. While Victor is a healer of bullet and blade wounds, Misty is a member of Broken Spirit. Misty's Esoterica, a small shop in front of Ripper Clinic, is stocked with an assortment of aura cleansing incense sticks, yarrow stems, typically Book of the Dead, shards and pendants for good luck. Boah, ist das ein langer Satz gewesen, habe ich einen Punkt verpasst. Though Misty gets more customers than Victor, this smart and sensitive woman somehow always finds the time to help her friend in difficult moments, at times almost take on the role of a full-fledged nurse. Dex hatten wir ja schon. The death never shoot hops, don't bruise or pull the trigger. Likewise, he never felt the need to plant his fat ass in a netrunner's chair or Spice Cabin. Ich kann mich daran, dass wir noch, aber eigentlich schon. Wait, never pulled the trigger? Yes, that's right, never populated his entire life. People thought Dex was good at. Dex was the biggest figure in Night City. He's a pretty big deal, both literally and figuratively. Word on the street that there were complications from his last job, but that's just the nature of biz, ain't it? Besides, when someone like Dexter Shonen has a gig for you, you don't ask questions, just check on it. Deswegen stellen wir so viele Fragen. Naja. Judy Alvarez, one of the Brainden's most gifted editors and a skilled techie. If she wanted to, she could get hired at any corporate entertainment studio and make bank, but Jodie values her independence too much to sell out. She rejects every offer that comes in her way. Her anarchist spirit drew her to the Mox in the hope that they could improve the lives of people in Night City. Her biggest flaw is that she can't keep her mouth shut in the face of injustice, something that always gets her in trouble. For some, though, it's her greatest value. Yorinobu Arasaka, the son of Saburo Arasaka, leader of the world's biggest arms manufacturing corporation. Ever since his young, rebellious years, there's been a lot of friction between Yorinobu and his father, though as to why, that's anyone's guess. Known for his difficult personality and crucial opinions, he doesn't fulfill any important role in Arasaka. Despite his urgent calls for change in the corporation, Yorinobu doesn't really want to take the helm. Being a bully in this company much more fun. Saburo Arasaka, so sieht er aus. Okay. CEO of the Arasaka Corporation, after elevating his father's Japanese company out of relative obscurity to become a global powerhouse, Saburo is now widely regarded as the founder of the Arasaka Empire. This former Japanese Imperial Navy pilot and jumps into the ruthless business who now stands at the helm of the world's largest arms manufacturer. He's a man who, for decades, has been rumored to be able to force even the most cold-blooded assassins to commit suicide at his command, which may say as much about his virtually absolute rule as it does his extraordinary prolonged lifespan. T-Bug. T-Bug is a textbook example of how solos and netruns really aren't all that different. Both take on risky contracts that usually end in dust-ups with corporations, so the law ever walking the tightrope between life and death. After all, Black ICE isn't any less dangerous than taking a bullet. T-Bug's well aware of this fact and has a alleged specialist in her field. She's fully within her rights to be picky about her contracts. Like more reckless, that was T-Bug intends to sail into retirement age perfectly with enough age to leave this goddamn city behind for good. Royce, er ist ja nicht tot, ne, glaube ich. Royce isn't the kind of guy you forget, and not just because his fashion sense includes a set of red-hot LED optics straight from hell. No. What stays burnt in your memory is his manic, obsessive, erratic, paranoid, tweaked behavior. As a leader, he's always been polarizing. Either his goons love him or they hate him. If this truly is mad by the first where he's mad, he might just be the most brilliant athletic madman in the city. He's been running Maelstrom affairs with surprising success, probably because the only way to stay alive is to do biz with him. Ah ja, leider haben wir mit ihm keinen Bossfight, ne, weil wir halt ja, die Route, die wir genommen haben, gemacht haben. Wies Mega Building, Konpeki Plaza, Lizzie's Bar, All Foods Factory, Night City, Regina's Den, Haywood, Westbrook, Watson, Osaka Wayfront, The Glen, Japantown, Kabuki, Little China. Warum sind die ganzen Einträge schon hier, wo wir nicht da waren? Was ist denn interessant? Ja, nicht so wirklich. Also wahrscheinlich Night City, Arasaka Waterfront. Aber warum steht da noch weiter New? Also was ist denn mit Night City? Und was ist denn mit den Fragezeichen? Ja, okay, die sind auch ein bisschen unsicher. Hier stehen die Steuerung recht gut. Ah. Nicht, dass ich mir das alles merke, deswegen ich will das ganze Juno weghaben. Damit, wenn mal was Neues kommt, ich das dann direkt sehen kann. Wenn ich wirklich hier noch mal reinschauen werde, bestimmt. Ah. So. So, dann halt Night City, also The City of Jesus Fun in the 1990s bei Visionary Journalist Richard Knight. Das kennen wir ja doch schon, deswegen brauchen wir es nicht lesen. Ein Moment. Charts. Haben wir nichts mehr. Wir schon eine Let's Read Runde machen. Eine Messages auch nicht. Eine Journal haben wir hier was. Stimmt. Sidequests. Wir können diese eine Sache machen. Characters haben wir im Perk bekommen. Mach ich das nächste Mal. Stats. Und hier bei Database sind die Sachen, ne? Junge, steht ja viel drin. Was ist denn das alles? Es sind ja Autos und so drin, ne? What the fuck, Alter. Wie Mühe sich die gegeben haben, auch die Autos zu benennen. Das hatten wir auch schon mit The Witcher gemacht, jeden direkt benennen irgendwie. Inventory Crafting, genau, dann sind wir weiter hier. Sonst kann man hier nicht so viel noch machen, glaube ich. Schöne Flinty-Musik.
Hey.
Können nichts hier machen, ne?
Successful meeting?
Very. Hey, Mateo, how well you know Evelyn?
You know, in passing.
Please. You know I ain't buying that. She come here often? Evelyn.
She didn't tell you?
Didn't come up.
She comes around sometimes.
Did you see Judy?
Maybe.
They close?
You know, been nice to chat, but I gotta get back to work.
Well, still got a few questions, actually.
Hey, you wanna dig for info on Lizzie's clientele, go ask them yourself. Those are the rules.
Right. Thanks. Hey, Mateo, how would...
You know...
Please.
Ja, komm, wir haben das Geld.
Maybe this'll help.
With what? Don't owe me. Unless you want another drink.
Oh.
All right. Thanks for the chat. Thanks. Better get going.
Er ist loyal. Kein Geld verloren. Auch gut. Okay. Jetzt sieht ihn Dings hier uns anschauen. Naja, wir machen lieber bis dazu wieder. Ey. Aber hier waren wir. Ich wieder hinsetzen. A Family of Empire. Und das werden wir später lesen. Sehr schön hier. Das war's dann auch. Ey.
What? 4 a.m. last night. It's hard to say. This week for sure, okay? And she's on about all right, yada yada yada. All the while, I'm angling to get a word in because I need her to cover for me that afternoon when I go pick my daughter up from preschool. But it's chill, you know. Then This guy stumbles in, whacked out, almost knocks over Maul at the door. Nah, get this. Shum says he wants real
Und das hier
blood,
aufmachen.
real flesh, punching
Und das
animals.
zu.
No virtue shit. He knows it's not allowed, but he'll pay triple. So Gina, what she do?
Ah.
Yeah, virtual. The real feels out of control, though. I mean, I'm still feeling that Dragon Tail vibe.
Ja, noch nach oben, ne? Ob das was bringt?
Come back to my place. Grab one last drink.
Don't even start.
Long time no see.
Okay, man darf hier sein. Ich werde das später lesen, jetzt keine Lust mehr. Ach, hier ist der DJ. Was, wenn ich dich jetzt platt mache, was ich nicht machen werde? Hä? Kann ich damit nichts? Ach, möchte das einfach so? Ich dachte schon. Ah, hier können wir aber nicht duschen. Oh, was? Ist kein Bodyguard, ne?
Don't start shit, okay?
No future. Okay. Ach so, ja. Das ist ja Bord, ne? Das ist jetzt der Hintereingang hier. Der Ausgang. Nachdem ich das sehen möchte. Ah. Dieses Basketballfeld kenne ich noch. Ich glaube, wenn man in Corporate Live geht, ist man vor allem hier. Ich glaube, beim Street Kid nicht. Ein bisschen von Cyberpunk hatte ich ja schon gesehen, aber nicht viel.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Und das darf ich nicht, oder? Doch, aber es lockt damit. Gut, dass den gar nicht juckt.
There a problem?
Alrighty. Ist doch schön dunkel hier, wie es sich gehört. Ne, keine Sorge, will ich nicht. Saving, ja, sehr gut. Das war's da, wo ist denn meine Karre? Oder ich bin ja zu Fuß gekommen, stimmt. Ich würde sagen, dann beenden wir es für hier und dann fahren wir mit der Karre hier weg. Break-in. Oh, was? Nein. Nein, das können wir gar nicht. Kann ich das nicht durch Force? Dammit. Als ob ich 20 in Mechanical reinhaue. Alright, muss ich überlegen. Aber dann machen wir das nicht. Aber ja, bis zum nächsten Mal. Bis dahin. Ciao mit Wie.